As we head into the weekend, tensions between the United States and Iran are higher than they have been in recent weeks. This video is not about panic. It is not about predictions or worst-case scenarios. It is about understanding what is happening right now, why this moment matters, and what it realistically means for you. Brief background. The relationship between the United States and Iran has been tense for decades. Disagreements over nuclear development, sanctions, and regional influence have created long-standing friction. These tensions rise and fall over time. What we are seeing now is not a brand new conflict. It is an escalation within an ongoing one. Understanding that context matters because not every increase in tension leads to war, but every increase does change risk calculations. What is different right now? What makes the current moment stand out is the tone and timing of public statements. U.S. officials have recently repeated that all options remain on the table. This phrase is not accidental. It signals seriousness without committing to action. At the same time, Iran has issued warnings that it would respond to any direct military strike. This back-and-forth messaging is a form of signaling. It is meant to influence decisions without forcing them. Alongside this, we are seeing increased military readiness in the region. Naval movements, air assets, and regional positioning are all being closely watched. None of this guarantees conflict, but it does indicate that the situation is being actively managed at high levels. Why the weekend matters. Periods like this often draw extra attention heading into weekends. Weekends are common windows for diplomacy, announcements, or limited actions. They are also times when news cycles slow down and speculation increases. That does not mean something will happen this weekend. It means that attention is higher and uncertainty tends to feel amplified. This is why staying grounded in facts matters more than reacting to headlines. What could potentially happen? There are a few broad paths this situation could take. The most likely outcome is continued pressure without direct conflict. This includes sanctions, diplomatic efforts, and military positioning without action. This is how many international standoffs end, slowly and quietly. Another possibility is a limited military action. A limited strike is not the same as war. It is often designed to send a message, not trigger a wider conflict. Historically, these actions are calibrated to avoid escalation. The least likely outcome is full-scale conflict involving multiple nations. This scenario carries massive economic and political costs. For that reason, it is usually avoided unless all other options fail. What this does not mean. It is important to be clear about what the situation does not mean. It does not mean nuclear war is imminent. It does not mean fallout or evacuation. It does not mean daily life suddenly stops. Most global crises unfold slowly. They create pressure before they create disruption. Recognizing that helps prevent fear-based decision-making. What this actually means for everyday people. For most people, the impact is indirect. You may see market volatility. You may see changes in energy prices. You may see supply chain disruptions or delays. These effects tend to appear long before any direct conflict impacts daily life. This is why preparedness is about resilience, not fear. Preparedness perspective. Preparedness does not mean expecting the worst. It means reducing surprise. The basics still matter most. Food, water, power, resilience, reliable information. These preparations help during storms, outages, and economic disruptions. They also help during periods of global uncertainty. If tensions ease, you lose nothing by being prepared. If tensions rise, you gain time and clarity. Information discipline. One of the most important skills right now is information discipline. Watch trends, not single headlines. Avoid constant refresh cycles. Look for confirmation, not rumors. The goal is awareness without overload. The situation between the United States and Iran is evolving. It deserves attention, but not panic. Stay grounded, stay informed. Focus on practical readiness, not fear. Most global crises do not arrive overnight. They develop in stages. Preparedness is about staying steady through uncertainty. This is about awareness, not alarm.